Hello Indie Warriors, welcome back to I Dream of Indie Games. I'm Old Gamer Joe, and I'm bursting with excitement to present the 7 most thrilling, exciting new indie and AA game releases for the week of February 17th to the 21st, 2025. While Cupid may be busy shooting arrows, we're here falling head over heels for some fantastic new indie releases. So get ready, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you don't miss a single moment here on the channel. If you're enjoying our content, consider joining us at patreon.com/idreamofindiegames. Become a patron today to access our Discord community, the greatest in the world. Enjoy early and ad-free episodes of this show, receive shoutouts at the end of every video we produce, listen to our podcast 3 days earlier than everyone else. So much more. Your new indie gaming community is waiting for you. Alright folks, before we dive into all the heart-pounding, thrilling indie releases that are dropping this week, we want to take a moment to thank our wonderful indie sponsor for this episode. It's Lucas Urzel. He's a brave indie developer who's sending you on an epic quest for glory this July with his upcoming fantasy action RPG. It's Pale Coins, folks. And here's some good news. A demo is available right now that you can try out for yourself. Ha! Use the link below to wishlist the game and embark on your adventure today. Get ready to dive into the most epic of adventures in Pale Coins, the classic fantasy RPG that mixes open world antics with combat that'll make your enemies come crying for mama. Customize your hero, smack down those gnarly bosses, wave your mighty sword like you just don't care, and unearth the legendary Champion's Coin. This whimsical fantasy world is packed with treacherous terrain. At first you'll be wielding nothing but your trusty old sword that's definitely seen better days as you battle to stay alive. But don't fear, Indie Warriors. You'll become more powerful like all legendary heroes do, and eventually dominate your way through caverns in no time. Venture beyond the border and crush your foes using a variety of spells and strategic tactics. Zap them with magic like they've never seen or felt before. Snag some epic armor and show them who's the boss. You can even summon minions to brawl by your side and do the dirty work for you. Featuring jaw-dropping pixel art, a sprawling world full of fellow adventurers to meet, and a fun yet challenging combat system, Pale Coins is an RPG lover's dream. Click the link in our description box below and wishlist Pale Coins today. It's time for you to become the chosen hero of destiny and support a small indie dev. A huge shout out once again to Lucas for sponsoring this video. Get your shields up now, because you know what time it is. That's right, it's on to the indies. Well, they say good things come in small packages, and boy do they mean it. Kick off your week with a tiny Pasture, the cutest little farm simulation that'll turn your heart into a puddle of mush and be your perfect screen buddy while you toil away at your desk job. You'll find a whole bunch of fuzzy wuzzies to buy with coins you collect, and as they grow, they give you even more coins back. If only that happened to me, I'd love to have magical coins appear as I age. Grow your farm, rake in the profits, and keep a grin plastered on your face the entire time. From rabbits to alpacas and more, these critters can be sneakily tucked away on your desktop, ready to snuggle at the click of a button. How ridiculously adorable. Alright folks, we move on to a wild narrative ride brought to you by the creators of Life is Strange. We're time traveling back to the 90s, one of my all-time favorite decades. At least for a hot minute we'll be going there. After 27 years, it's finally time to dig up the secrets of that summer you swore you'd never mention to anyone again. Introducing Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, a game that comfortably fits in the AA category, which, by the way, we also cover those games here. This epic tale unfolds through not one, but 2 different games, or I should say tapes they're calling them, with the second tape dropping later as a free downloadable update for those who snag the game at launch. You'll be hopping between timelines, reconnecting with old pals, making new ones, and maybe, just maybe, making peace with the past. This story-driven adventure puts a spotlight on character choices, so choose wisely, or you might end up in a 90s fashion nightmare. Let's shrink things down for our next pint-sized little indie release, Microtopia, also landing on the 18th. Despite the name, this title has a lot going on. Command your very own battalion of robotic ants in this one-of-a-kind automated base builder. Your ants will have to tiptoe through a world of trash and construct a sprawling network of buildings by gathering different resources. Just like real ants, you'll reproduce and expand your colony's strength. Bug spray isn't gonna get the job done here, that's for sure. With a delightful array of different ant workers, a colossal tech tree to unlock new goodies, and a mesmerizing variety of biomes, it's an ant enthusiast's paradise. This unusual release can also be yours on the 18th. I know I have quite a few uncles, but not that many ants. Sorry, I couldn't resist. So we've had ants and alpacas strutting their stuff on this show already, why not invite some bunnies to the party? Enter Cinnabunny, hopping onto Steam on the 19th. On a more somber note, I'll never forgive myself for that tragic lawnmower bunny incident that occurred at my house, a day that will live in infamy. But back to the fun stuff. This charming life sim lets you play as your very own Peter Rabbit, running a bakery. You'll whip up scrumptious recipes, gather resources, and make some fluffy friends along the way. And guess what? The developer promises couch co-op. How adorable is that? Your bunny won't be lonely, and you can team up with a pal. Just remember to stock up on carrots for the big release on the 19th. Yo, where my dogs at? Buckle up for some sci-fi drama on the 20th with the launch of Stories from Seoul, The Gun Dog. This retro visual novel's got some pretty rad-looking art and a plot cooler than Cool Spot. You're the big boss of the Gun Dog, and it's up to you to save this epic ship from some seriously shady villains while juggling drama like a pro. Inspired by those classic PC 9800 games, you'll be cruising through space in green screen retro glory that screams nostalgia. The gameplay's all about pointing and clicking with loads of places, crewmates, and juicy story bits to unravel. Sounds like the next Star Wars, right? Okay, maybe not, but it sure looks pretty epic to me. Fancy yourself some blood, do you? Why not sink your fangs into the rich and complex world of Cabernet? This captivating 2D narrative role-playing game is set against the hauntingly beautiful backdrop of Eastern Europe. Players step into the shoes of Liza, a cunning and charismatic vampire navigating the treacherous waters of her dual existence. As Liza, you'll face difficult choices that will shape not only your fate, but also the fate of those around you. Will you succumb to your primal instincts and prey on the unsuspecting humans who populate this darkly enchanting world? Or will you choose a path of restraint, seeking peaceful coexistence in a world rife with conflict and tension, eh? This indie release delves deep into the intricate web of politics and social dynamics that define the relationship between vampires and humans. You will encounter a diverse cast of characters, each with their own motivations, desires, and secrets. Get ready to coughin up that cash for this release later this week. And if you're still thirsting for blood after that last one, may I draw your attention to Blood Typers. This indie will be drinking from your wallet on the 21st. Blood Typers is a captivating survival horror title that promises to engage players in a uniquely interactive experience, entirely controlled through the keyboard. This innovative design choice means that every action, from adrenaline-pumping moments of mowing down relentless hordes of zombies to the more mundane tasks of inventory management, are just a keystroke or two away. The simplicity of the controls complement the gameplay, as players must master their typing skills to navigate the terrifying world that awaits them. One of the standout features of Blood Typers is its cooperative gameplay, which allows up to 4 players to join forces in the fight for survival. This co-op mode not only enhances the fun, but also introduces a strategic layer to the game, as players must communicate effectively and coordinate their typing efforts to overcome the various challenges they'll face together. Whether you're teaming up to fend off a zombie ambush or sharing resources during a tense moment, procedurally generated worlds ensure no 2 runs are gonna be the same here. Can you survive this nightmare and type your way to freedom? Find out on the 20th. But that's gonna do it for me, folks. We thank you so much for supporting Indie Visibility. Hope that you found the next indie of your dreams, and we'll see you on the channel for all the latest indie reviews, impressions, so much more damn content headed your way. Voice to the voiceless. For far too long, you, the gamer, have been denied honest gaming coverage. Indie developers and publishers have lost their voice, but no longer. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to join this epic campaign for indie visibility. The echo chamber trembles as our message grows louder. Voice to the voiceless.